Hey guys, and welcome back to Dorne with me, NG Paradox. Now, obviously, in the last time, we have to talk about something that happened last time, and that is concerning the Reach. Now, in the last part, obviously, we gave the bastard Manderley, we gave him the Kingdom of the Reach, so that way our children of the Martells could inherit the Reach. But it seems as though the game has had a little bit of a misstep. Apparently it's probably not a bug. Apparently, from what I've been told, it's likely just been overlooked. And we'll talk about exactly what happened in just a sec. But this is definitely not how things are meant to go. So yeah, so what happened was, when we got the bastard, Clarent Manderley, we got him the Reach. Now, normally when a bastard of a main dynasty gets a new piece of land, he'll normally get given a new house sigil and a new name for his house. Basically, you could say he's basically cadet branch. We've seen it many times in our series before. I think we saw those Targaryens, that bastard Targaryen family that had a flower and stuff. This has happened a few times. It's quite common. And so that's what happened. He got given the kingdom. He took on this bastard name and sigil. But because he was a king, instantly, the next day, he basically legitimized himself, which again, the game can do that. It should work like that. And so it then made him a member of the Manderley dynasty as a true heir of the Manderleys. So that makes sense. All of that working as it should. But it seems to have faced a little bit of a problem with the matrilineal marriage. I don't think that this has been calculated in with the chance it might have been a matrilineal marriage. Because what would have happened is when he changed into a Manderley, his children, because he was a bastard, and if he got the title and he had his bastard name and sigil, his children would have that random name and sigil. So the game, when he turns into a legitimate Manderley, would then turn his heirs into legitimate Manderleys. So you can see what happened, can't you? Because the game, I guess, the mechanics, it checked his kids, and it saw they weren't Manderleys, so it assumed that they had the bastard name and sigil, which was Martell, and then okay, let's fix that, we'll put them to what they should be, that's Manderley. But it didn't actually configure in the fact this is a matrilineal marriage, which it still keeps. I've seen matrilineal marriages happen, you know, if you put a girl as the king, sometimes she'll change her marriage into a matrilineal one so her dynasty can continue, but this is not what happened. This is actually something I think that's been overlooked. So, we have a couple of possibilities. I could use console commands and kill the two kids, because obviously this is not how it's meant to be. This is obviously broken. Now, you guys know I don't normally like to do things like that. I normally like to keep in the confines of the game's rules. I don't like to mess around with stuff too much, unless I think it's not a big deal. But this one, to me, would make sense to kill them, because it seems to be the game has bugged and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm going to wait, though, and see if they have another kid, because obviously they're still married, they're both still young, they could have more kids, and obviously then, you know, that child should be a Martell. If that child's a Martell, I may have to think about doing something about this, but I want to know what you guys think. So tell me in the comment section, are you okay with us using console commands to kill these kids? I mean, I could just imprison him. There's a 100% chance they're both in my court, and I could just execute them. So or maybe I'd just keep them in jail forever. You know, they'll probably die. But I'd love to know what you guys think. What would you be happy with for me dealing with this situation? Because you know this is not the thing I normally like to do, but it does seem to have broken. So I'd love to know what you guys think. But moving on, we're going to wait for the baby, and obviously I'll wait for your guys' comments, and then I'll do whatever it is in my next recording session. But firstly, I think our Prince Albert Martell, he has something he has to deal with right now, and that is the Stormlands. The Stormlands is extremely powerful, it's our vassal, but how are we going to control this? There's no way. We need to take the Stormlands title from her and destroy it, or keep it for ourselves. Now, she's never going to give it to me, and everyone would hate me if I did so. Now, Prince Albert, seeing the man that he is, he's a family man and charitable. So when it comes to his family and stuff, he's very charitable. And he's charitable in general. He's a craven, though, and he's deceitful. So I could imagine him maybe plotting against her. You know, he's charitable, but it's more to his family, and this is important, obviously, for the whole family to keep power of Dorne and this whole massive kingdom that we've created. I'm thinking maybe we fabricate evidence of a treason. That way, that will give me the right to take away her title. So we could do that, and then we could kidnap her and take away the title. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And because he's a deceitful man, I could see him doing that rather than trying to confront her directly. If it did lead to war at some point in the future, not a big deal. We have the allies of the Reach and the Arryns, so we should be pretty safe if war ever comes to Dorne. Also, we could get the Rock to be allies if they ever will accept. Okay, now he'll accept. Okay, so we can bring the Lefford in. Okay, so we can bring him in. Hopefully, he'll become an ally. And we basically got the whole South as part of our little clique. So the Martells have risen up in Dorne, and now all of the other kings are our, puppets. Not puppets, sorry, but they're all connected to us. So those are our plans for now, and that's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to need a bit more money so we can do kind of the intrigue and stuff in the Stormlands. Once we get some more money, we can pay people to join us. Sadly, we just don't have the money. Poor little Alba, he wants to give those fire guys, some money, but we just can't right now. All the guests have arrived for the funeral. It's time to, remember our father so fondly. And there we go. Alliance? Very good. A wise choice. And what is this? Ah, the hand of the King Anders Ironwood would like to marry my sister. Now, I did say Shira could marry normally, because we've gotten these ones to marry matrilineal. Yeah, and we're going to get Cassandra, because she's quick. We want to keep quick in the family. She's a very special girl. But this girl, Shira, you know what? Marry her to the Ironwood family. It gives us close relations with them. They'll be happy with us. We accept. Just a couple more years and they can get married. And there we go. Good job. Thank you, Lefford family. 2 of your courtiers at the feast have brought a dispute before you to settle. The inheritance of some small property in Sunspear is unclear, and Lord Olymer of Gaston Grey and Lafine Martell both claim it is theirs. It is left to you to settle. While I am a family man and deceitful, so I'm probably going to go... I'm not going to give it to myself because, I'm charitable. I'll probably give it to my sister because she's family. And even if it's not his, I'm going to give it to my family. There we go. The more strong wine Maester Elias drank, the more and louder he talked and laughed until he let out a loud snoring and fell face first into his plate. Well, there we go. That's disgusting. Maester, come on. Come on, be dignified. Septon Terence has used his attendance at the Feast of Sunspear to present a petition for justice before the court. He claims the Lady Paramount Nym Dryland made an attempt on his life. Interesting. Well, we have no evidence of this, and I'm about to marry her daughter. So, in my point of view, I'm probably going to side with the Lady Paramount. She's clearly not guilty, of course not. And I become arbitrary. Ooh. Ooh dear. This could be... Okay, he's called us into the Trident War. We accept. This means I can just send my men back. I brought the men down to get rid of them. We're just going to send them back. Do we need commanders? Okay, 3 more commanders. Ooh, Alianne Martell. She can be a commander. Good job. Raymond of Ghost Hill and Ormond. There we go. Andre Fowler and Alianne Martell. She's going to lead the men. This strong girl. She may have cancer, but she knows how to lead men and to tell them what to do on the battlefield. So we'll send them back in straight away. At the feast, Lord Ormond Martell presented a petition before the court. He says that crime and banditry in Blackmont is increasing threat, and that local sheriffs cannot contain the problem. I think we'd send someone to deal with it, but we're going to go down in the minus now. Lord Gerald organised a group of men to tackle the bandits. 20 good men Gerald Vaith took to Blackmont, and he captured and killed many prominent criminals. Okay, he's satisfied. Good job. Good job, everyone. Thank you, Gerald Vaith. You're a good man. And the funeral. Ah, it's time to remember Prince Mors Martells, the Just. My father. 42 years old, he passed away. What great things he did for this realm. The son of Nymeria and Mors Martells. Two great people in their own right. I better live up to these high expectations. And what? You want to marry my mother? Yeah, of course, of course. Decline. Not my mother's only 39. Yeah, she could still have kids, but still, come on. Not marrying her all the way to the Dothraki. Gah. Okay, 84%. We're gonna have to get that a bit higher. Once I get more money flowing in, we can definitely do that. I could always take out a loan now, but I gotta pay it back. Yeah, we'll just let it come in naturally. Oh, how did you pop up here? That was quick. I thought you guys were like all the way over here and you suddenly like appeared over here. I mean, it's good. Us being next to each other is quite good. We can defend each other because the Teagues are coming. Your acquaintance Aemon Malice has been imprisoned in Seaguard. Huh. Okay. Good for him. I love when it comes to like random things like that. But here we go. The Teagues are very close by. So, like I say, I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what you think about the whole Reach situation. I'll do whatever you guys think because, like I say, I'd rather, you know, if we just have them, if we keep them alive and they're kind of Manderly step-offs of the family, I'm completely fine with that. We can just imagine that. Peasant Revolt in the Vale. But also if you guys think that, okay, it's obviously broken, it's not how it's meant to be, fix it, I'll fix it. We should probably go help them because they're going to be in trouble. We're dealing with the Stormlands and we're helping in this war. And of course, Albert's just waiting for his dear betrothed wife to become 14. We're not going to get there in time. So let's stay here. Let's stay right here. And the Kingdom of the North. Ooh, Ellard the Sheep Shagger. Stay away from our sheep, my good Ellard. He's been declared incapable by the Regent. So Arthur Wool has taken control of the government, basically. Declared that Ellard is completely incapable of leading this nation. And so this means we could push the claim of Roderick Snow. Ugh, the monster that he is. But this will end up in the same situation as last time. He's a bastard, he'll get it. He'll get the bastard name and stuff. And then he'll legitimize himself and make the kids his dynasty. So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do, we're going to wait for him to die. When he dies, I can then push one of his kids' claims, possibly. Because they'll stay Martell. Except for you, because you're married normally. Probably the boy. Probably the boy. But there we go. Let's not get involved in the north for now. But where are the Teagues going? Okay, so the Teagues are coming to attack us. Now, they've only got 500 more men, and we do have the river. So we could win this. I mean, is there any men that are willing to come? I think we've got all of them raised, don't we? Yeah. We do have more men we could bring, but this is all the men we had near the Riverlands at the time that were able to get to the aid of the Rock. I think the river might do it. And we do have some good... You know, overall, these are good generals. Look at that. All positive. He's got a bit of a defender thing. Yeah, that's a bit off. And he's got the most men. So how about we push a few over to here. Make the center the biggest one. Which one's not as big? That one? No, that made it almost... Okay, we're getting there. Okay, there we go. Let's leave it like that. I think these guys could probably hold their own. It'd be an interesting battle here. So here we go. The battle begins. They have no leader on this side, which is the guy who's not as good at defending the Macy. Fowler is taking on Arwen Rivers. Is he a bastard Teague? No, he's a bastard of a lowborn. Oh, a bastard of Widow's Tower, her. Okay. But he's brawny, skilled fighter. He's a very good combatant. Can we pull off an upset here? And it looks like our men was not able to hold them off. We couldn't keep the morale up, apparently. Yep, that guy destroyed us, didn't he? I wish I could see his stats now. I can't see it now. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he absolutely destroyed us. My sister managed to survive until the end, but there we go. And that is probably the end for the Rock. I think the Rock is probably going to lose this war. They'll lose Peckledon. Samwell was captured. I could send some more men, but 61% now. I don't really want to sacrifice my own men, considering that we're probably going to become in confrontation with the Stormlands at some point in the future. That's kind of the worry I have at the moment. And the King of the Trident just died. Interesting. So who inherited? Not that one. Okay, his grandson, King Maynard Teague. Oh God, that's kind of a scary sigil right there. Just a big eye. That's wow. I don't like that at all. But could this be a chance then? Could this be a sign that the Trident has weakened? Okay, there we go. Money. We can use this money now to get on the Baratheon, the Durondons. I don't know why I keep saying Baratheons. We could pay this guy 40 gold is quite a lot, but 20% and 18% here. 30 gold. It's a little bit less. 1%, 5%. Okay, let's just pay both of them. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it really at the end of the day. 30 gold. We need a little bit more for the Dane. Actually, just realized he's my uncle. Yeah. I forgot how old he was, actually. Okay, so actually it was 100%, so it might fire at some point. Here we go. Let's just combine our men to the Lefford men, because they would then have about equal men. Oh, okay, they're about to be attacked. Can we get them in time? Can we save them? Save them. No! Is this... It's just field. It's plains, isn't it? Yeah, plains. I was thinking of like Payne Hall. That's plains, actually. For some reason I thought Payne Hall was like a hill. No, it's only all the way back here, isn't it? These are too flat, these lands. The 21st, I think they're going to fall before we get there. 7,900 about? They could actually have a... If they keep that many men, my co-conspirators have fabricated evidence that the Lady Jane is planning a revolt against me. I will circulate the evidence among my vassals so they support my actions against the traitor. Okay, so 40% chance it succeeds, 30% chance it fails, so there's a 60% chance it fails, and 30% chance I get discovered. That's quite high. Wait for better. Now, I'm thinking because he's a craven, he's going to wait for a better opportunity, because in his mind he's thinking, okay, I don't want to get caught. I'm scared of them finding out, so... He's going to wait for a better opportunity, possibly. Now, oh, I accidentally... I thought we were on time going, and I then clicked to pause, but then I actually clicked to time to go, and we jumped in. That was dumb. But I say, I'm not particularly concerned if the Rock lose. I'd rather them win. But if they lose, to me, it's not a big deal. I'm losing the Stormlands men anyway. Ooh. Again. It's the same thing. Wait for a better opportunity? Does it ever... I don't normally click this one. I'm assuming it would go up at some point. Series of laws empowering my council. Okay, Darkling, good for you. Good for them. But yeah, we've... I think he's lost that. The Rock's gone. My Prince news from Highgarden for Great Trolloc Court. What have you been doing, Clarence? What are you up to? Come on, make babies. Make babies. Don't get involved in court intrigue and politics. Just make some babies. Oh, he inherited Strong Song. So she died a natural death. Oh, she was his son. Yeah. Well, there we go. So the Strongsons can't... The Belmores can't be gone. There's still 3 members left. Who are they? Wow. Was beheaded by the... and tried in the dungeons. Wow, okay. There's a Corbury. Who are the other living members then? Let's have a quick look. None of them are kids. I don't know what the other Belmores are. Not particularly bothered here. I'm not that bothered to really go look. I'm just slightly interested. Let's see if we can get more in. 20%, there we go. Send a gift, 40 gold. I think we could bring him in. That should be good. 5%. How much would it cost? I don't think I can do it because it would pop up if I could send him a gift. So that means I can't afford it if it doesn't. With 3,000 men, they're at minus 93%. By the time I send men up, the Rock's going to lose. I'm sorry, Leopards. I mean, you're just going to lose Peckledon. It's not a big deal. It'll make your borders look a bit horrible because you'll have a Mospora. But you know what? Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Are the Blackwoods independent? I'm assuming this is Mega War system right now. Maybe the Blackwoods are independent. I can't remember. Huh. We'll better keep an eye on that one as well. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, they're at 99%. Just delete the men. There's no point getting involved anymore. The Rock has lost. The Leopards, you know, they're just useless. The employ of Lady Paramount Nym. You're a very good war leader, but we have some already. And you can't be a bodyguard either. Yeah. We don't need you. And how's my wife coming along? We'll up the speed as well, actually. 7 years. Okay, yeah. We didn't let much time go by because we were too busy with the war. There we go. They made peace. They took that. Actually, it's managed to get that back together, so that's kind of nice. I mean, the problem here is this, really. I think Blackwoods are actually independent. The peasants in Plankerton spend a long time on the road in order to meet with the Septons. So your Septon claims he suggests it would be in your interest to construct a local shrine. Well, I am charitable. 40 gold. Well, it just puts us under, just. Let's just do it. There we go. We're back to normal. Your acquaintance has been captured. What is this? Slave revolt. Oh, okay. A High Valerian slave. Okay. What's that? Is that the north again? North again. My co-conspirator circulated evidence. It's the same thing. Wait for a better opportunity. I'm going to wait for a better opportunity. Guys, come on. Give me a better opportunity. It's coming. I'm pretty sure there's another one that can happen that has a better chance. You know, it's not as likely to be found out. Or to fail, possibly. Seeks to kill. What? Why would you want to kill her? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop being a silly Billy. I think I've already asked her. I know it does it automatically. Bedwick is going to get married to Shira. Okay, yeah, Shira looks a lot like her sister, Aliana. Yeah, they all kind of a round face. I think they get that from their father, which they all get from Mors, to be honest. We'll do the marriage then. The Ironwoods and the Martells, of course. So we're married into all the big lords of the Dorne, you know. Ooh, this is interesting. I'll talk about that in a second. But we're married to the Danes, you know. We're going to be married to the Drylands. We just got married to the Ironwoods. The major families of Dorne. We're married. We just need the Rondons. But they're attacking the Riverlands. And they've basically got the same amount of men. It's only for Hayford. Now, obviously, that would be nice. It would increase our borders, but it would also make the Stormlands stronger, which is maybe not great for me. I forgot. This is it. Bedwick Sand, my bastard son. You know what? If he does turn out to be capable, you know, because we're a family man, I think Alba would legitimize him. For now, we're not going to legitimize him, but if he turns out to be a capable son, who could be a good prince if he inherited it, we would legitimize him, but we'll see how he turns out. So let's go for his education. I think we'll go with... What type of man? Deceitful, arbitrary, he kind of doesn't care a bit, family, so maybe not struggling. You know, he's nice to his family, he doesn't... What's most? Will do more for their kinsmen. Charitable, he's not going to be thrift then. Duty, pride, now he's charitable, not really too proud. Maybe etiquette then, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Okay, perfect. Just do etiquette. He's a bastard son. My little sister, Pella, adores me. I love playing with her. It is important to lay the groundwork for our future relations. Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? My little sister. We're becoming little friends. I mean, she's going to get married off and sent away soon, but still. Wait for a better opportunity. Maybe a better opportunity just isn't going to come. But if she discovers it, I'm going to be in trouble. Then again, she's at what? This is actually perfect, isn't it? She's going to war. She's going to lose men. While I keep my strength and my men. Of Lemonwood should be sworn to him directly. We've had this a few times from you guys. Impress them with vague promises, yes. We're not giving you the Illyrian house. They're strong on their own. They don't need you. The Tawny of Ghosts. We've not really seen many Tawnies, have we? since I've taken him. You know what? We're going to come, Mr. of Ghost Hill. You may be in Ghost Hill, but we're going to come. Ghost Hill, you know, is not far from Sun Spear. Where is it? It's just here. It's kind of in between both of our lands. I shall ready my horse. Even though we're a Craven, maybe in a tournament, maybe he won't be too bad, you know, because it's not really life and death. The tourney held announces our opponent, Lyman of Ghost, so it's his brother. Trained fighter, brave though. That Craven, -2, so we'd be at 9.17 if we were not a Craven. That is so sad. Your opponent got the better of you when you met in the center of the lists. Oh dear! And I've been hit off in the first... Wow. That did not go well, did it? See? Even a trained fighter can defeat us, even though we're formidable. That's how bad it is. Ooh, whilst preparing for the tourney, a young peasant boy has taken to helping you with your horse and armor. You're not quite sure where he came from and how he came to start helping you, but he seems an earnest lad. Should we take him on as our squire? Yeah, we're charitable. We're nice. Let's give this boy a chance. Come be my squire. Let's force to train him. And he didn't get any better. Maybe I should have made my bastard my squire, really. He's younger. He can wait. This guy won his round. Cletus Galesand. I do like that name, Galesand. After many tilts, it was Galesand versus Vorion Galesand. So the two brothers versus each other, and Vorion won. Skilled fighter and brave. His brother's just a trained fighter, but he's ruthless. Yeah, that does affect it. And there we go. Can we bring any more people in now? I do have a lot more money now. Having the Stormlands under us does seem to give us a lot of money. Let's bring you in. Send a gift. 18 gold. That's fine. There we go. The tourney's over. Everyone's happy. We got our plans underway in the Stormlands. They're fighting to expand our borders. Everything's lovely. And one day, we'll take on Valyria. That's what I really want to do it. It'll be so hilarious. What is she like? She likes fighting, really. Yeah. She likes to fight, apparently. Okay, there you go. Congratulations, Cassandra, you quick girl. I should probably choose her educator, actually. I've been forgetting that sometimes. If you want to be a good fighter, let's give you someone who's actually good at fighting, then. Maybe you could get a bit better at it. Let's get you a guardian. Maybe someone could, show you how to fight. Alianne, you know, your sister. She can fight, and she's strong. But we got a skilled fighter here, Sweetport Sound. I think we'll go with your sister. Your sister should train you in this. There you go. Congratulations. She's got her education. She didn't turn. She's already pregnant. Wow. They didn't have a baby yet. This girl, Pella. Yeah, she can be educated by him for now. Bors seems to be very interested in the garments some of the courtiers are wearing, yet not in the usual lustful way. Bors is also interested in the fabrics themselves. It's harmless. Yeah, I don't think we see any problem with that. So, little Bors have become fashionable. A great military talent called Albar. What? You've the same name as me. It must be fate, Sir Albar. You're a trained fighter, a duelist. I mean, you only got... Duelist, I'm assuming, adds to your skill at duel skill, but it doesn't tell us, apparently. I hate that in the mod. Some of the traits that I don't think tell you what they do. But yes. Okay, guys, we're going to end this part here, I think. I know not much has really happened, but we're kind of getting the building blocks for Albar's reign. This gives you a sneak peek into maybe what is to come in Albar's reign. Really just to take down the Durondons. And I'd love to hear what you think about the Reach, remember, guys. Tell me in the comment section, and I will do just that, or do nothing, if that's what you guys prefer. And the King Beyond the Wall. But yes, I'll see you next time. I'm looking forward to seeing what his rule will bring. Disaster or triumph? Who knows? Who knows indeed?